So I just got back from a lovely trip away to a beach house in England where my friends Esther and Aslan invited me and some other people to go away for a lovely little trip. During the trip I managed to shoot 5 rolls of film, I think. 1 roll of 35mm and the rest was all 120. Quite a lot of the photos I took were just snapshots of going about the holiday. I did shoot some specific things as well. The first roll in particular that I set out to shoot with a purpose of filming, I guess, was this roll I took of Adrian, which I shot on a Contax 645. I used Fuji Pro 400H. First time I've ever used this camera, which was incredibly enjoyable. The first ever medium format autofocus camera that I've ever used, which was just ridiculously fun, and it had the classic 80 f2 lens on it, which is just outstanding. The photos have this crazy green in it, which is from the overexposed 400H. I think I actually rated the film at 100 instead of 400, so this is 2 stops overexposed. We set out to take these pictures in golden hour about 7-8 PM, just as the sun was starting to set. And it's got this really nice warm tones but greens at the same, like really vivid greens and blues at the same time. I'm not the biggest fan of shooting 6x4.5, but I actually really like the way these turned out. Next up was another camera that I've never shot before, which was the Hasselblad XPan 2. Had the 45mm f4 on this, I believe. And this was a completely different experience to shoot, mainly because the frame is double width of a normal 35mm camera. I got 20 shots out of it, and I think it's really cool. I'm not really sure on the output of these images. They're just such a strange aspect ratio that I don't know where they really belong. I'm not sure if I'd ever have a purpose to use them, but I do really like them. This film was Fuji Pro 200, which is the film that I managed to pick up in LA, where I can't get it at home, and actually the colours in this I really like. It was a really good practice having to try frame everything with a completely different kind of obstacle of double width. It really made you think about a different way of taking a photo. And then the last photos I took were on my Mamiya 7, which is my kind of classic go-to camera now. I think all of these were taken using Portra 400, and these were just snapshots of carrying around the camera. I never really went out with a purpose of taking pictures other than the roll on the Contax. So these were just going for walks on the beach and pictures of just what I could see. I like the way these came out. I shot these at 200 instead of 400, so overexposed by 1 stop. Some of the exposures went a bit dodgy. I think the light meter in my Mamiya is going slightly off, which isn't the end of the world. I think I just need a new battery, and now I've learnt my lesson. There's some cool shots in here, and as far as it goes for just taking them out for a little holiday without the purpose of taking photos, I think I've got some photos that I'm quite happy with.